Hello guys, welcome to this channel at your best predict. In this particular video, I'm going to show you guys how you can predict correct score effectively. The first thing you need to do is to have a reference website that you use as a guideline to your prediction of correct score. So there are steps that you take in predicting correct score. The number one steps is to have your reference website for predicting correct score. That is where you are going to check a particular correct score prediction that is going to give you an insight of how you are going to follow your analysis. The next thing is to go to the statistics of the team that you want to predict, the match that you want to predict their correct score. And the next step is also to go to the odd provided by the bookmakers to check what and what are the insights of the bookies. Then the final decision, that is the process of correct score. However, I want you guys to note that correct score prediction happens to be one of the hardest and the most dangerous betting strategy ever. It is always the most because it is not easy to predict the exact outcome of a game since you are not the almighty that can see everything all, but at least there are some people that are gifted the ability to be able to predict the outcome of a particular game correctly and perfectly. And also, I would like to inform you guys that correct score games are not meant to be predicted with other games, like putting four games of correct score together. If you see anyone doing that, if the game came out so well, it is probably a lock or edited ticket. We have been seeing some people that are posting games, like posting pictures of tickets that they won 50 million, 60 million. I want you guys to be well informed that some people are editing it. There are ways that people can edit pictures that you'll be seeing things like 60 million, 50 million, 40 million, and that will be enticing you guys that okay, this person is very sure that can predict correct score. Correct score is not something very easy. So if you want to be predicting it, make sure you are predicting your correct score games as single. Now, let us move on to the aspect of predicting correct scores. Now, the first thing you need to do is to have a website that you make use of as a reference. So for predicting correct score, this is my reference website that I use as a guideline if I want to go on for my analysis. Now, if you check it very well, if you check the up this part, you guys are going to see different markets on this website, that in case you want to check their prediction you can see it there. So the aspect of correct score is what I clicked, and these are the correct score for each game. Actually, I'm showing you guys the correct score prediction of a previous games, that is match 3. You can see the dates here. So I'm going to show you the reason why I say that you guys can make use of this particular website as a reference. So if you check the game played by Burnley and Bournemouth, I think the outcome later ended up in 2-0, but the website predicted it as 1-3. So another one I want you guys to see is the Manchester City versus Manchester United. Actually, the game ended up in 3-1, and if you see the prediction here, it is 4-1. So you can realize that it is kind of very close. And another one that shocked me, that I love, is the accurate correct score prediction of the match between Cologne and Bayern Leverkusen. The website predicted it as 0-2 and it came out so well. That is fantastic. So, but however, you guys can only make use of it as a guideline. Yes, as a guideline. And if I want to predict my correct score, I like going for games that are predicted as maybe 1-0, like something like this, something like this. And what you just need to do next is to confirm if probably the game is going to end up in 1-0. Now let us look for today's game. You click here, so it's going to show you the date. So I'm clicking on 4. So, and if I want to predict my correct score, I like going for some leagues like Algeria League, South Africa League, Morocco League, and sometimes Egypt League. So now let us check the correct score for the Algeria 2 League first. Okay, don't forget, I told you guys that if I want to predict my correct score, I like going for games that the website predicted as 1-0. Now let us look for Egypt League in case if you are going to have one. Okay, it seems like there's no match under the Egypt League. Let us move on to Morocco. It seems like they don't have the prediction of Morocco and this league there. So let us go for the match of on 5th and let's see. So let me check 6th of March and let's see. Okay, yes, we have one Egypt games here that you can make use of as an example, as you guys can see. However, one thing can see in this particular game is that they are predicting it as a 2-1. Now let's see if we can have Morocco game. Okay, South Africa games. Okay, let's go for this one. So the Egypt Premier League game that we are seeing on the screen was predicted as 2-1 correct score. Okay, now let us go and check it on our market. So don't forget what we saw earlier, that they predicted it as 2-1. That is, the home team is going to beat the away team by 2 goals to 1. Now let us check the stats. Now this is the statistics of these two teams, and if you look at it very well, you are going to see that the home team is actually in more form compared to that of the away team. Now, looking at their last two games, you can realize that the away team had a win and a draw, and for the home team they had draw and they lost. And if you check the last 5 meetings of the away team, you can realize that they are scoring goals very well, very very well. But checking the away team, you can see some games that ended up in a goalless stalls. So for me, looking at these mere last 5 meetings with other teams, you will be able to understand that this game can actually end up in a straight draw, or even the away team beating the home team by 1 goals to nothing. But the aspect that we counter this particular idea is that their last 5 meeting with each other, as you guys can see here, okay, they only had 4 last meeting. And if you look at the last games, while Pyramid was playing with the away team, uh while they were playing away, they won in the last game, the home team won the game by 1 goals to nothing. So for this particular game, it can be a very tough game, because checking the odd given by the bookmakers, you can notice that surely the home team is expected to really win these games. Now, the correct score prediction for this game, looking at the statistics and checking the ability of both teams, the correct score prediction for it is home team to win by 1 goals to nothing, or home team to play, or the both team to end up in goalless, goalless straight draw, or home team to win by 1 goals to nothing. Now, the straight draw and the home team to win by 1-0 is what we are going to check for the odd. The smallest between the two is what you are going to predict as your correct score. Now let us go and check the odd. So this is the correct score aspect, the correct score market, as you guys can see on your screen. Now don't forget the two prediction I made is the home team to win by 1 goes to nothing, or the match should end up in a 1-1. And I'm going to pick the one that has the smallest odd. Now, if this is the home team to win by 1 goes to nothing, and this is the match to end up in a straight draw. So, if you check the odd very well, this is 5.05. And if you check the website's prediction, the correct score for the website's prediction is 2-1. And that is 7.71. And the correct score prediction for the second option for your correct score prediction is 7.11. Now, if you want to predict your correct score and you draw your conclusion, the next thing you need to do is to go for the smallest odd by the bookmakers based on your prediction. And this means that I was able to predict, like, okay, I said the match should end up in uh 0-2 and 3-3. So my assumption now is that, okay, my prediction now is that, okay, I have two predictions. I will go to the market of the correct score and check the one that has the smallest odd, because that will give you an insight of the higher probability of the outcome of the game. And I want you guys to remember that, and don't forget that predicting correct score happens to be one of the very hardest betting strategy. There are some people that always promise bettors that, okay, they have correct score, they have fixed game. Fixed game are not really common. You can only get the fixed game from people that are really playing the match, from the teams, or maybe the owners, or someone that is very close, like very close to the teams, that, okay, they knew that they want to fix this game. I think fixed games is actually possible, but it's not common. So don't always fall a victim of being getting con, or being getting, in short, just don't get yourself into trouble of people that will be extorting money from you by promising you fixed odd. All our games are predicted, my people. Games are always predicted. No fixed game. Correct score also, they are predicted. Straight draw. There's a particular game. There's a particular prediction I made on my Telegram channel. So let us first draw the conclusion before moving to the aspect. So the correct score prediction for this particular game is 1-0. Now, if you want to if you want to follow the steps, make sure that you follow the video procedures very well. Make sure you watch it from the beginning to the end. If you have been forwarding it, please go and pay a very close attention to the details that I'm putting in this video. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Maybe probably I'm going to drop a video about it if I'm able. So this is what I want to show you guys. This is my Telegram free group link, free group. So I dropped a particular prediction on it, and that is straight draw. I decided to cover two and left one, and that's the match between Udinese versus Salernitana, and I posted it on the group. And the game, at the end of the day, people were like, I need it, I need it, I need it. Okay, I've given you guys a free one, just 3.98 odd for the prediction, just 3.98 odd. Okay, Udinese versus Salernitana, predicted it as straight draw, and at the end of the day, the game came out so well. The game came out so well. So people were like testing me, bros, you are the best. Someone even asked me that, is it fixed that they are ready to buy it? I told them, please, this is not fixed, because at the end of the day, if they buy the stuff now, and predicting games is like predicting straight draw and correct score is like predicting, let me say, 60-40. The probability of coming of straight draw is even better than correct score. The probability coming of straight draw is like 70-30. The 70% of probability that the game will come out so well, but correct score is 50-50. And even sometimes 60-40. The probability of losing correct score is 60% sometimes, or 50%, and the probability of it coming out so well is 50 or 60%. In a situation whereby you are saying a sure fixed game, most times you cannot really get the connection here. So that's how the thing is. There are some people that will be buying Korean fixed game 200,000, 300,000. Please don't get into the hands of people that will dupe you. So thanks for watching, guys. In the next video, probably I will be making a video on how you can predict straight draw. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video content. Bye.